sure.
Right, you guys ready to have the best night of your life? Well, I can't promise anything. I'll just do my best for an hour and a half or so. After that, it's really up to you. I would encourage you to buckle up. I've been drinking. Sorry, it's a Taco Bell cantina next to work. It's a very bad place. Don't worry, I drink better when I drive. I think we should be fine. We're gonna be fine. Buckle up just to be safe. All right, we really do see stars in these tours sometimes. About a month ago, we saw Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on this mountain we're headed toward. Freeway, the Hollywood Freeway. A couple hours ago, it was the Hollywood parking lot, but it's actually starting to move. And across the freeway, over there where I'm pointing on the way back on that hill, you see that house on the top of the hill over there? That used to belong to Madonna. Before Madonna, the gangster Bugsy Siegel called it home before he had his untimely demise over in Beverly Hills. And now we're making... No, he got killed over in Beverly. And as they reach for their cameras, he turns right sharply.
Yeah.
Use her head as a tripod, whatever it takes. Oh, that's nice. I cannot believe they have a cell phone tower on top of the Hollywood sign. Right. So embarrassing. Hot tub, him and his friends were partying there about a week ago. Pretty sure they were all naked. Oh, the ladies might recognize him more from this picture. There's Jason Statham's belly button. He did a bunch of great movies with director Guy Ritchie. He did one called Snatch with Brad Pitt. That I'm gonna get. Some days we can't even see it because of the haze up here. Off to the right side of the view is where you find the Crypto.com arena where the Lakers play. And that building in the middle, the tall one, that's a U.S. Bank building. You might remember that one from the 1995 popcorn classic, Will Smith, Independence. Leonardo DiCaprio, Barbie herself, Margot Robbie, and Al Pacino. This house is featured in that movie. So next time you see it, you can point it out and say, hey, I was up there one night with some guy who stole a tour van, pretending to be a tour bus driver, because you heard there were tips involved. Usually right now. It's very nice. All right, he's got a famous next door neighbor. You know this guy. His name's Drew Carey. He's the host of The Price is Right. Host of another show called Whose Line Is It Anyway? Going back a ways, a great improv show. He drives around on this colorful little Mini Cooper. We see him in it up here sometimes. He lives in this yellow house right there. There's the Mini Cooper right there. You can see it over the top of the wall. Now, I don't know what you're supposed to do about this bit of information, but about a month ago, a monkey ran across the street right here. Got a great coffee shop on the patio out front. Behind the store, on the back side, is where the restaurant Pache is, where we saw Tay pulling up. Now we are headed. Lives here, Pirate of the Caribbean Johnny Depp. He owns this whole neighborhood basically. This house here used to be Bela Lugosi's, who played Dracula. And Johnny Depp also owns his own island. He's made over $100 million on those Pirates of the Caribbean movies. And here's an entrance to his property up here, to this other, more private one that he has. Now, we're definitely not supposed to be up here, so we're not going to tell my boss, Jeff, about any of this. And we just got to keep it down up here, okay? Now, we cannot make any noise for just 1 second, okay, guys? Sorry. Just 1 second. No noise, okay? I'm just kidding. I work for you guys. I ain't scared of no pirates. Let's get out of here. All right, that's way better than usual.
You're on camera.
Yeah, because if they have like someone having a party up here, then All right, but now we cruise to Batman's house. From the terrible Batman and Robin movie starring George Clooney anyway. Part of this property here, the Greystone Mansion, was used as the Wayne Manor for that movie. It's also featured in the 2007 classic, There Will Be Blood, with Daniel Day-Lewis from director Paul Thomas Anderson. If you like what you see, it's open to the public as a park. You can explore the grounds. It's open most days. Just check for their website. It's straight ahead above the trees there. The Greystone Mansion was the home of a billionaire oil tycoon, Ned Filhini, who developed a lot of this area. There's a street named after him not too far from here. And the home is valued at more than $130 million. I don't see a doorbell. And the house looks empty. Gary, throw me over. Gary, just throw me over already. No, I'm just kidding. I just love this song. It was really Jessica Simpson. We were looking for Jessica Simpson. She's also a singer. She still owns the house. I'm not sure if she's living there at the moment. She won't return my calls. But now the genie's out of the bottle. That's the park that singer George Michael got arrested at in the 90s. Not sure if you remember that story. Let's say he found love in the park. It was illegal back then. Oh, you're on the right. It's the Beverly Hills Hotel. That's where John F. Kennedy and Marilyn Monroe used to go to the penthouse to discuss politics. Be on the lookout for these black SUVs. You can tell from the paint job on his balcony. Make a break for it, Carter. Make a break. Now, does anybody remember who Elvis's daughter married?
Wanna make a change for once in my life.
It was a shock felt round the world. June 25th, 2009, the news spread like wildfire. Michael Jackson, the king of pop, dead, just 50 years old. He'd been living here in this mansion, renting it for $100,000 a month as he prepared to return to performing live. 50 sold-out shows just weeks ago. The doctor pumped the drug directly into his veins and then left the room. When he returned, it was too late.
They're really following.
I need an ambulance as soon as possible, sir.
Greatest careers in recording history. 13 Grammy Awards.
It's a huge property. I thought I saw Puffy in the gazebo for a second. This is where they're...
I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one could look as good as you.
How much is this? It's very expensive.
It's very expensive. You're obviously in the wrong place. Please leave.
Now, sometimes when the stars come to shop down here, you won't even know they're here. They'll call ahead, they'll lock the front door, they'll have the whole store to themselves. Plenty of these stars are still seeking attention, and they'll pull up right in those black SUVs, the black tinted windows like the one we saw Kevin Hart in earlier. That dog has more money in the bank than I do. Alright, if you're star hunting in the area, hang on this path, we get all the way through to Chicago to the East Coast of the thing. It's Route 66 at once half the world, so they got a bunch of production companies in there. And this shopping complex, the Ovation Shopping Complex, has a ton of restaurants if you're hungry after the tour. It's just a couple blocks away from them. We'll drop you guys back off. And we got a bunch of great street musicians out here and a few sketchy superheroes you can take your picture with. Just watch your wallet around the Spider-Man. He tried to get me for 50 bucks. Can't trust an out-of-shape Spider-Man wearing a fanny pack, as it turns out. Not all